Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Imperial agent Verona here on the planet of Alderaan. Where we last left off in the previous video, we took care of both Denry Ale and the Baroness, let me get this right, the Baroness Cortez. For some reason I forgot her surname for some reason. But yes, they were working together as the financial backers of the Eagle's terrorist network. Basically with them both dead now, we got a message from Keeper of Imperial Intelligence letting us know that hopefully the Eagle's funds will be running out within weeks, basically. And when we return to our ship, we should contact Watcher 2 to see if she has any further updates for us. Before we do that though, we're heading back to Glennis Valley here on Alderaan to speak to Lieutenant Muir and see what his master Darth Victus wants to tell us, basically. There's still things we can do here on Alderaan which relate to the Alderaan story arc, so we may as well keep ourselves a little bit further busy. It's going to probably be a long journey, but we can just sit back and relax. Feel free to use the time bar, the time slider if you so wish. Some nice relaxing string music in the background. It may not be very audible on the YouTube video, and for that I apologise, of course, with all the copyright issues that this game can have. But yeah, quite enjoyed that little bit of string music while we were flying around there. Of course I mentioned it disappears, because that's what happens. Right. Finally arrived at, was it Outpost Glen? I'm going to say to title it for us. Outpost Grant, there you go.
You and me, we're getting good.
That's really disconcerting. 2 seconds.
Farewell.
I'm here.
Agent.
Can we switch your roles slightly, then switch it back again? I'd like to keep you as a healer.
Make me look good.
Yeah, there's something wrong there.
Acknowledged. We'll await your commands.
Agent, I'm ordered by my superior, Darth Victus, to place you into direct contact with him at once. Please stand by.
Ah, Cypher 9. I've heard much about you. Your record of service to the Empire is most impressive. I am Darth Victus. I am granting you the opportunity to serve your Empire even further. Immediately.
It's hard to say without knowing more.
The task at hand involves House Panteer, the weakened former rulers of Alderaan. Though most believe them wiped out, a few stragglers yet survive. These surviving Panteers are needed to legitimize House Thul's eventual rule. We are creating an understanding with them even now, but the forces of House Ulgo plan to interfere.
Why are the Ulgos so concerned about House Thul?
Bouris Ulgo, House Ulgo's leader, was a Republic war criminal before he usurped Alderaan's throne. His hatred of the Empire is well known. Ulgo has strike teams massing Thranta for transport. They intend to assault the Panteer's mountain hideaway and slaughter all surviving members of the House. The eradication of House Panteer would greatly impede our plans for House Thul's ascendance. It cannot be allowed. You will find the Ulgo strike teams and destroy them at once.
Yes, my lord.
When it is done, report back to Lieutenant Muir. We will continue our discussion then. Farewell.
Good luck.
You notice that some Darths just don't say please, they just assume that you're gonna, like, basically... had to bite my lip to say bend over and basically take it, but that's basically what they do. That's what they expect. They are the lords and masters of the Sith Empire, and anyone else is just below them. Sith hierarchies fraught with peril. So yes, we need to deal with these Ulgo strike teams. Sorry, I'm kind of on autopilot again. So yeah, they're hoping to use Franta, which is obviously the A creatures here, the air wildlife, to attack the remains of House Panteer. So there's 3 various camps, so we need to interrupt them from planning their assault.
You and me, we're getting good.
That's 2 down.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
Yeah, it definitely sounds bugged if Khalil's talking to us. I wonder if that'll change if I reload the game. Maybe I'll find out when I start the next session. Thank you. Go. It's all 3 front released. Now let's go back to Outpost Rent and report our success.
Welcome back. Probes have confirmed the full elimination of Ulgo's strike teams. I will contact Darth Victus immediately. My lord, Lieutenant Muir, the matter is dealt with.
Perfect. The Empire is fortunate to have such a capable servant. This accomplishment will be well rewarded.
What happens now?
I'm currently engaged in negotiations with the Panteer survivors at their mountain hideaway. I will arrange for you to be allowed inside. Be sure to conduct yourself cautiously. The Panteer hideaway is neutral soil. They won't tolerate uncalled-for aggression. One obstacle still stands before our plans for House Thule. Bouris Ulgo, the supposed king of Alderaan himself. We'll speak more when you arrive.
Farewell, Agent.
And you, Lieutenant. Let us be on our way now. Report to Darth Victus himself. More companion gifts. A companion gift. It's a biochem item. You discovered the Panteer hideout. So we have. It's a little bit further down this road and then hard left. Couple of little screen flickers made us notice one there. They've definitely messed up something when they were introducing the patch for everyone else. Don't know how as well. Seemed to be running fine last week when it was released for like the early access week, basically. This is the Panteer hideout. Neutral ground according to Darth Victus. I don't think any Republic players get in here though.
Rise and shine.
Be well.
House Panteer if you want their codex information.
Good, you've arrived. Allow me to introduce you to Lord Alderaan Panteer, nephew of the late Queen Selara Panteer, rightful Queen of Alderaan. Your Lordship, this is the hero I spoke to you about. The one who prevented Ulgo's barbarous attack against your noble house.
It is an honor to meet you. My family owes you a great debt. You will always be welcome in the home of Panteer.
I was merely doing my duty.
The elimination of House Ulgo's strike teams has forced them to draw men from their castle guard. The heart of their house lies exposed. Given your exemplary service in defense of House Panteer, Lord Alderaan has deigned to grant you an opportunity to shape the future of Alderaan.
Bouris Ulgo, head of House Ulgo, has betrayed the noble laws of Alderaan and stolen the throne for himself. It will be your task to remove it from him.
I'd be proud to help out.
Just as I told you, your lordship, the servants of House Thule and its allies are as fearless as they are loyal.
So I see, Lord Victus. So I see. Please, do everything within your power to capture Bouris Ulgo alive. The people of Alderaan deserve to see that usurper face justice. They deserve...
Begging your pardon, my lord. An urgent matter requires your attention.
Very well. Tell me what's happened.
Captured alive, you will do no such thing. Even in chains, Bouris Ulgo is a threat to House Thule's ascendants. He must be killed at all costs.
Why do we care about Bouris Ulgo? He's just one man.
Bouris Ulgo was a Republic war hero. He only claimed the throne in order to challenge House Thule and the Empire. As long as Bouris Ulgo lives, he could influence people against our cause. Remember that.
My apologies. Now, you understand the gravity of the task being given to you, don't you? Bouris Ulgo is at the center of a castle stolen from our house. surrounded by an army of loyal troops. Until now, no one has dared challenge his position.
I appreciate the warning.
I'll arrange for a special detachment of our elite Queen's Guard to move in behind you and collect the usurper once the job is done. Good luck.
Do not fail us.
I'd so love to kill Darth Victus. But that's just me talking, not the Imperial in me talking. And gain level 48. Anything new? Nope. We have that new Prey on the Weak ability. Laceration deals 5% more damage to targets affected by your acid blade. Which I'm guessing is only that 6-second debuff when we backstab them, not the 15-second buff we get. Which increases our armor penetration. Next level though, we gain a new utility point to spend. Where should we spend that, I wonder? Let's have a look. Adrenaline, the endorphin rush from Adrenaline Probe would be handy. Shield Probe heals you for 5% of your maximum health. Not a great deal, but Shield Probe only has a 30-second cooldown. We should be making use of it a lot more than we are. Reduce the energy cost to debilitate. Tempting. Oh, there's a few options there. But yeah, we're on our way now to Castle Panteer. And to the Panteer throne room to face off against Bouris Ulgo, the usurper king. Level 48, we do have item modifications to play with at this level, but it's not going to affect the gameplay right now because we hit the maximum stats we can have while being on Alderaan, so yeah, that's fine. So when we get back to the Phantom, we probably will play with our item modifications. And I'll probably do it between this video and the following one. Let's get ourselves underway. There might be a bonus to defeating so many of House Ulgo's forces on the way into the castle, so we may want to consider. But apart from that, we should be fine. Looks like someone's here already. I'll see if there's a bonus. Guess there isn't. Oh well.
Rise and shine.
It's good to know. Just means we can head straight into the castle itself. Avoid these turret gunners. As you saw on the Kadamimu flashpoint, a lot of turret gunners have a knockback ability. It's really annoying. It's like a knockback and a stun because you end up flat on your back for so many minutes. Well, so many seconds, I really should say. Oh, there's a law object here. The war for Alderaan's throne.
Alright, make me look good.
And there's a mercenary here. We're getting ourselves up to the throne room. Here we are.
You and me, we're getting good.
If you've watched any of my other series and getting to this point, you know what's going to happen and what we're going to have to do. Bouris Ulgo is a man with a man with a plan. Way to keep himself safe.
here we are. It's just as I predicted. A mere tool of the Sith Empire, just like the beasts in House Thule, sent to wrench the throne of Alderaan away from those who rightfully possess it.
Your claim to the throne is no more legitimate than House Thule's.
Wrong. Alderaan is everything to me. I've spent my entire life fighting to keep Alderaan safe from the likes of you. I was the only one strong enough to do what was necessary. The people of this world deserve a leader who will defend them. I will not surrender this throne for you or for anyone else. Only I can keep it safe. Only I can protect Alderaan.
Time's up. You're dead.
I believe I've tolerated your intrusion long enough. Destroy this assassin men! Defend your king! Defend Alderaan!
Yeah, I think Alderaan would survive without you. Oh, I'm stuck. That's not good. So yeah, he's put a shield around himself. Unfortunately for him, we know how to disable said shield. There's 4 pylons dotted around what's the ruins of the throne room. It just so happens they've left heavy weapons lying around. Another rocket launcher. Thank you. Numero on number 3. And last but not least,
Rise and shine.
and his shield is down. I just need to defeat him and his royal guardsmen.
This is not over. I'm not dead yet. I won't let you win. I won't let the Empire's shadow fall over Alderaan.
So ends the reign of Bouris Ulgo.
For Alderaan!
Wonderful. Oh, hi. Well, you turned up a bit late, didn't you?
Area secure, everyone. Looks like the hard part's been taken care of. That's him, isn't it? Bouris Ulgo has finally been defeated. The usurper's reign has finally ended. Lord Orin, the mission was a success. Bouris Ulgo is dead.
Dead? That's no more than that traitor deserved, I suppose. Lord Victus, our house owes you and House Thule a great debt.
You are very gracious, your lordship. We are only too happy to grind this treacherous scum under heel on behalf of the people of Alderaan. Isn't that right?
A simple, high-profile assassination. No trouble at all.
The quality of your training is certainly without question. You have removed Bouris Ulgo from the throne and proved House Thule's commitment to the future of Alderaan. So, you will have my support.
Will your influence be enough to persuade those misled brothers and cousins of yours who have sided with House Organa?
I'll do my best, but the Organos may not take well to losing. I fear this conflict could be far from over.
If you ever need my help again, you only need to ask.
I will certainly be keeping you in mind. Your work is done for the time being. You can go on about your own business.
House Panteer will never forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
At least Orin Panteer sounded sincere. Hey! A military cap now, if we so wanted. Does it have a little Imperial symbol? Oh, that would have cinched it for me. But no, it doesn't. It's just a plain. Oh well, let's get ourselves back to the spaceport. And we can finally leave Alderaan itself. Lord Norn Gerard. Huh. Just wondering if that was a class-only area. Wasn't too sure. Don't think I'd ever popped my head in there before. Maybe I have and I just can't remember it. Anyhow, let's get ourselves back to the Phantom. Get ourselves back into orbit.
Rise and shine.
Vector, you best leave.
Farewell.
Thank you. He's got a gift of mimicking voices. Probably from all that time he was part of the Killick Hive. A bit of mail there as well. We might as well see who that is from. Kaleo wants to have a word. We now can gain access to the mission console. Oh, okay. Well, we're nowhere near ready to do that. But it's available. Let's see who this message is from first, though. Druid Full. Our mutual ally, Moff Sarek, suggested I reward you further for your assistance against the lawless rebels who refuse to accept my house's right to the throne. I have enclosed an additional gift that I hope better reflects House Full's gratitude. However, I will also wish to offer you my personal thanks for conducting yourself honourably against Lord Cedric Kalisa. I was willing to allow my former friend to be crushed beneath cold rock, Instead, you defeated him through a duel, and showed me that we do not need to sacrifice our civility in order to claim the crown. I remain in your debt. Hey, see? Oh, wait a minute, before I dismiss this, in fact... 2, 3, 4... I'm going to need them in the near future. They're my level 48 item modifications. Cool. Let's talk to Kaleo before we report in to Watcher 2.
Alright, we've got a problem. I told you about my ex-partners, how they decided to come after me? Well, that's fine. I can deal with that. What's not fine is when random freaking bounty hunters come after me because they smell a trend.
Who's coming after you, Kaleo?
Guy's called the Menace. Never worked with him, never dated him, never heard of him. He's tracking me down. Apparently got a rep as a duelist. Probably wants to auction me to anyone with a grudge.
Do we know his hunting style? Hangouts? Long-term clients?
No, no, and no. Figure he can't be that good if I haven't heard about him, right? Look, we need to do something. Get a little aggressive. You in?
What exactly are you planning?
Don't know yet. Still looking at my options. But we're gonna handle this. Just watch.
Interesting. Kaleo and the Menace. We could probably look into that for her.
This is Watcher 2 to Cypher 9. Verify that you're receiving and prepare for takeoff. We've located the Eagle.
Tell me where.
We knew the Eagle had abandoned his old base, but until you neutralized that last cell, we didn't know the details. Now we do. The Eagle is on Hutta. Get there as soon as you can.
It all comes back to the beginning.
For you, at least. I have to go now, Cypher, but I'll brief you on site. Watcher 2 out.
Let's just stare at each other for a moment. Okay, so now Vector Hillis has actually joined us properly, so maybe that the conversation dialogue won't be so badly screwed up. Any good to us? Not really. How are we doing? Currency 589, not too bad. And yeah, you heard correctly, we're on our way back to Hutta, where we've located the Eagle. Kaleo and Vector both want to talk to us, so we might as well do that before we end this video. Because obviously in the next video, guess where we're going?
Hey, so I've got credits and a couple of free hours. You want to find a cantina, have a few drinks, start a few fights?
Are you planning to cause trouble? Or just expecting the worst?
Little of both. Figure we can get to know each other. Besides, I need a wingman.
All right, Kaleo. Lead the way.
You're more fun than you look, Agent, but I'm still a better dancer. Keep this up, maybe things will work out after all.
A moment of levity. Who are you? What are you doing with Kaleo? Hi, Vector. You look lost.
Agent, we're finalizing our exit report for the diplomatic service. 34 pages of seating charts, ambassador profiles, and appendices. We'll transmit it to our superiors, and then we're yours full-time.
You're going to be an asset to this team, Vector.
We certainly hope so. You know, we used to advise first contact missions to new star systems. We met some unusual people, but we haven't had many new experiences since joining the Killiks. Time to broaden our horizons.
To see everything fresh from a Killik perspective?
Something of the sort. Tastes, sounds, smells. They're all a bit different. But we won't bore you. Lead the way.
Oh well. Oh, get ourselves caught in the doorway. Nice job. Should really be paying more attention. But no, yeah, we'll break the video here. We have a nice little orbital view of Alderaan. Give it a good wave. We may never be seeing it once again. And obviously, yeah, in the next video we are going to get ourselves back to Hutta, to try and find the Eagle himself. Apparently we have actually a sighting of him, which is great. Good to know. Obviously, between this video and the next, I will play with my item modifications. But then, yeah, we'll be getting ourselves away and continuing the main storyline. If this, of course, has been AnthWolf for Star Wars and the Old Republic, feel free to comment if you so wish. And I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. I'll see you for more next time. Bye-bye now.